Well, as far as I'm concerned, for me, the beginnings of performance art in Vancouver was pretty specific. Deborah Hay came here with her husband Alex in 1968, and she was working as, I think she called it performance art then, with Rauschenberg and Steve Paxton and Yvonne Rainer. And they worked, I think, first at the Jensen Church in New York, and then they called themselves the Grand Union. And they combined, they were mostly out of, well, except for Rauschenberg, Deborah Hay and Yvonne Rainer were out of a movement tradition, dance, kind of a dance choreography tradition. But they added lots of things to it. I think basically, the way I kind of saw it, it seemed like to me like performance as they introduced it to us. Deborah did a workshop here in Vancouver at Vancouver Art Gallery. It was basically a kind of conceptual practice. And it might have come out of that wider conceptual art idea. She did this workshop, and it was quite a revelation. Kathy Falk was a member. I was a member of the workshop. George Saya from General Idea, or later went on to become part of General Idea in Toronto. And Michael Morris was there, as well as some other people, not many more. I think there's maybe a couple I can't remember now. Anyway, it was really interesting, and it was, as Kathy Falk said, what she got out of it was that there was a beginning, a middle, and an end to performance work, which could be, I suppose you could say it'd be the same for a theater piece in some ways, although it wouldn't be narrative in that way. Anyway, that's how it came about. And then Yvonne Rainer came, and she did another big workshop, and then I worked with her. Actually, we did a tour down the West Coast. So that's how I got involved in it. There were some previous works. Ian Baxter did a piece in '65 called, what was it called? 2 Tons of Ice Melted by Flame and Air. It was at one of the UBC extravaganzas. Quite sure what they were called now. Somebody else will remember, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm not sure if it was, it perhaps it was more like a happening. And then there was Helen Goodwin and Elle Neal and Sam Perry. They used to do things together, which were projections and music and dance. And again, that might have been like a happening. I don't think things were called performance art previous to about 60, probably 66, 67.